What's going on, good people? Hey, on my way to this new gym, Edge Fitness, day 2 of it. Great gym, but I'm not here to promote the gym or whatnot. Everybody know, or may not know, that I have my Facebook page, which is Transform Yourself. And for the most part, I talk about healthy eating, going to the gym, what gym you go to, promoting a lot of health stuff. But I've noticed a trend that you have the most healthiest body and your mind is not right, which in itself is pertaining to health. Health awareness, I don't think a lot of people pay attention. I'm not going to mention no names, but a lot of people who I know professionally and personally, who I thought, man, they on top of the world. They got this going, they got that going on, they got this going on. And I come to find out that they hurting in the inside. You could assess your situation or assess somebody else's situation and be like, oh man, they just got it. They just got it. They know it. And one day they may talk to you and tell you otherwise. And you like, damn, I didn't know that. Somebody's situation could actually be worse than yours. And I know as a man, it's kind of hard for us to talk about what's bothering us, because we're supposed to be, the protectors of our family. Shit just supposed to roll down our back. We're told, not to cry, not to pout. We don't have that luxury. And I think that mentality is messing a lot of us up, me included. Whereas I get it. Everybody is hesitant and reluctant to talk to people about, how they feel, because ironically, a lot of times the people who you talk to, they're supposed to love you and have your back, them generally be the ones that actually be the ones to stab you in the back or use what they have against you. So what I'm saying is, find somebody who you trust. Somebody who's biased, who really maybe not even know you. A la a therapist or whatnot, to get your problems out. Because what I said in a post a while back is, because of a lot of our issues or traumas and whatnot, it makes it hard for us to communicate. And I'm just speaking as a man. It's hard for us to communicate. And some of us have piss poor communication skills because we are going through shit. And we are hesitant to talk about it. And sometimes we take it out on our loved ones. Or sometimes shit that happens when we're a kid and we like, hey, I persevered, I overcame that. Lo and behold, we making moves and doing shit that's counterproductive. And it's stemming for some shit that happened when we were a kid. Sometimes when we say, I'm not going to be like this person, I'm not going to be like that person because they did this, that, and the other to me. Sometimes we can have that animosity or that hatred for that person so bad and so hard that we ultimately become what we fucking hate. So I'm making this video to just basically put out, mental health awareness. Not just for men, but for women too. If you see somebody that may be going through a rough patch or whatnot, check up on them. You never know that could help them. They might be seconds from doing something to themselves. A lot of people always talking about the hurt, the pain, and this, that, and the other. And I know I was one of the ones like, man, stop whining and pouting and man up. You bitching. Oh, this generation is soft and this, that, and the other. And I do stand by on certain shit. Whereas I'm like, oh, come on now, you being a little too ultra sensitive and whatnot. Chill out, man up. I stand by some of those comments. But as I'm seeing other shit and actually going through shit myself, some of those comments aren't warranted, especially if you're not walking that person's shoes and whatnot. So basically the gist of this video is just to, hey, keep an eye on one another. You know, make sure, you know, that person, they're supposed to be your friend or loved one or whatever, is all right. You know, you never know what somebody's going through. I mean, for me, I look at a person's, if I'm around them a lot, you know, you notice people mannerisms. You know, my mom used to say she could tell something was wrong with me by looking at my eyes. Some people say my eyes tell a story. You know, you could tell if I'm hurt, in pain, or this, that, and the other. Or the tone of my voice. So, you know, little stuff like that may be small can actually have a big impact on identifying what's wrong with somebody. This is not a rant. This is just putting it out there. I'm really kind of like focus on, you know, mental health, you know, because especially in the black community, that's something that we don't talk about. And I'm not trying to make this a black or a white thing or whatnot, but that's the truth. We really don't talk about that. Either we don't have the means to go get the help, or we feel like, you know what, this is just life. We can handle this shit, and we're going to persevere like we've been doing, you know. But there's always wounds and casualties when you go through stressful shit. So, and that's for anybody. But take care of one another and watch out for your for those who are close to you. Peace.